Alrighty, so this here is my kind of DIY pond filter. I've made a 3-stage filter. I say 3 stages, so what I'm going to have is I'm going to have large separation, I'm going to have fine separation, and then I'm going to have a biological filter. So this runs very simply done. It's marine ply with about 7 layers of yacht varnish. That's what I had, it works, happy days. In the centre of it, the water flows out at the bottom here, and as you can see, turn you the right way around, I've cut loads of slits and holes and stuff in it so the water easily flows out. Flows in through this pipe here, drops down. We'll have the biological filter on the very bottom, then we'll have a filter bed. So I'll actually run through you. These here are the biological filters. I have some of the curly pipe, and then I have the bio balls, so these guys here. So what I've done with these guys is I gave them a quick rinse. I added some biological media into that bucket in with the water, so as you can see there's plenty of water in that. Gave them a stir around, left them for a while, and they should be good to go. So they go in first at the very bottom, them with the curly pipe. Then on top of that we have a fine filter media. So this is what this is here. This is specialized filter. I don't even know what to call it. It's a roll of the stuff. But I'll put that down then. And then on top of that, my large filter is literally going to be sponges. Lots and lots of sponges. I've seen it done before. I've used it in a filter before, and it works quite well. And you'll see there's all my sponges. It cost me that all cost me, I think it was like 12 quid or something like that from deals and stuff like that. You just got to make sure when you are picking up that the sponges haven't anything added into them, so they don't have like a cleaning detergent or anything like that. That obviously going into the pond is going to cause major problems. So yeah, all I do is put these guys in. So let's see here. So I have 4 bags of these, and then I have another 8 bags on top of that coming. So 2 seconds, guys. And they gave me a brush. Look at that. So these are another form of filter. What you would do with these is, if there was a 3-stage filter where it was a horizontal flow. So a horizontal flow means the water comes from one side, comes out the other side, and then there's a downward flow, which is pretty much what I'm doing. It's coming in from the top, it's filtering out through the bottom. If it was a horizontal flow, or some downwards flows as well, you can use them. These all go in like this, and then they just filter the water as it comes in. But what I'll do is, I can drop that one down there. So that'll do its job down there. So that's just Tech 7 in along the bottom. It didn't even need any Tech 7 or anything, but I just said, you know what, I'll throw it in just to be good. And then there is our box of bio balls. So the fact that I already have my media level set in the pond, you can see the pond behind me, still a construction site, but the fact that the media levels are already set in the pond, I don't want to be actually adding this liquid, so I'm only adding the bio balls. So literally all I got to do is reach in, take them all out, very simple. After that, it's the filter material, which is this stuff, and then the filter, or the sponges behind me. What I am going to eventually do with this system is I'm going to remove this filter altogether. I'm going to put in a sediment filter, which means it kind of flows up, or sorry, it comes in at the bottom and comes out at the top, so the sediment falls to the bottom, and you can just have a little bilge pump and it just drains all that away. But then these guys here, and you can probably see over here, is 2 more IBCs. These are going to be an aquaponics setup, so eventually my filtration will be actually done by the plants that I'll be growing, and they will take out the nitrites. I say nitrites, it's actually nitrites, well done Andrew, that the fish produce, and they they go up here into this. Biological levels in the gravel that's in it create the nitrites, the nitrates, the plants absorb the nitrates, and then fresh water flows back into the pond. So that's kind of the quick and easy method how it works. But yeah guys, that's the filter, as simple as can be. If it was the case that I was building this filter to keep this filter, I wouldn't actually do it this way, because this is just the cheap and cheerful way of doing it. I think this filter cost me less than 100 quid. The most expensive parts being the 62 quid for the marine ply. That was just one sheet of 8x4. Good friend of mine, Carl, helped me with that one. So yeah, guys, that's as simple as it is. Quick filter into the flows down here from this kind of little collection pool, flows the whole way down across into the pond, and then it's taken from the pond through this pipe, which will eventually be insulated and buried, and that flows up into the filter, and it's a closed system. So yeah, guys, hope you learned something from that, or if not, enjoyed it. Thanks, guys.